back to my channel. So today I thought I would do my skincare routine because this is how I prep my skin before I do my no makeup look. So I will do this depending on what my skin needs. So sometimes every day, sometimes every second day, it really depends. Sometimes night, sometimes morning. My skin type I think is it's a combination. So I get sometimes oily skin, sometimes dry skin, sometimes I get breakouts. It's just a bit of everything really. So the first thing I always start with, again, is putting my hair up. Get it all out of my face. And then I am obsessed with two brands. The first one I got onto obviously is Drunk Elephant. Let's see. You've probably heard of this Drunk Elephant because everyone loves it. I start with this one. It's the Melting Butter Cleanser. I love it. And as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it. But I love how it comes with this little scoop thingy. And I always start with this because it helps, like it actually says it helps melt your makeup away. But I probably start with this every day when I do start my routine, just because I feel like I love this. I started doing this whole double cleansing thing. So this is how I love, and it just melts in your hands like, oh. Now I haven't got any makeup on today, but as you can see, it's just like, oh, just gives it that. It would melt the makeup away if I did have it. And then I just rinse it off with water. The other step that I think's super important in a skincare routine is always using a fresh towel. So I have this fresh, clean hand towel or face towel that I use when I'm doing my skincare routine, and I probably get a clean one every day just because I think it really helps. Because obviously when you're using something that's old, it has a lot of bacteria and stuff in it, and you don't want to be putting that on your face. So the next step, I will actually go in again. As I said, I do a double cleanse. So I go in again with this Drunk Elephant. How do we do this? Come on, there we go. So I have this jelly cleanser, and I love this one. This one I will use twice a day, so I do this day and night, because I just find it gives my face a really good clean and everything. So again, I've actually dried my face now. I normally don't do that, but I rub it all into my hands and it foams up nicely, and then I just rub it over my face, all over and down my neck. And then because my face, I dried it, I just get a little bit of water on my hands and I rub it all in again so it foams up nicely down your neck. And then we rinse again. Okay, so the next product I got into, I am absolutely in love with. It's the Tatcha Rice Polish. How do beauty bloggers do this? But it's a foaming exfoliating thing for normal skin, and I was pretty confused about it at first because it actually starts as a powder. So you just tap a little bit on like that. So as you can see, how do you do this? So yeah, as you can see, it's just powder at the moment. So then I just grab a little bit of water on this hand, so just a few drops, and then I just put it and then rub it in, and You can see how it's like foamed up nicely. So I'll do that until all of the powder green bits have dissolved, so it's just really smooth. And then I just rub it all over the face. And again, down my neck. And then we rinse. And then this is where I go in and I completely dry my phone. So by drying, I tap. I don't really rub. Just get all that excess water off. Now, some days if I have really dry lips, which I do get a lot, I will actually use a sugar scrub, but my lips are pretty fine today, so I'm not going to do that. But then the next thing I will go in with is, again, Drunk Elephant. So this one here is the Multivitamin Eye Cream, and I love how this bottle's like square. So I will probably go in with one pump on my ring fingers, and then I just rub it in on both, so it's just like that, and then I just tap around my eyes. And I also just use this on my lips as well, because you have the skin is as delicate on your lips as it is around your eyes. And then I just go in and finish rubbing it in. Now, the moisturizer that I use is the Tatcha Dewy Skin. It's ultra hydrating, and I freaking love the Tatcha range because they use something like a Japanese purple rice in it, and I just find it's really good for my skin. And it just smells amazing. So the good thing about this is it comes with this little scoop. So I just take this little scoop here, and I will take probably like a pea size amount, and I just dab it over my face and then on my neck, and then just rub it in. And then the final step I do is I just put a normal pore ointment on my lips, because as I said before, I do unfortunately get really dry lips. So I just like to keep them moisturized. I probably got a little bit overboard sometimes with this stuff, but I freaking love it. And my lips just soak it up. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll link all the products down below. And thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.